Greetings from the COVID cave. This is another installment of how to play lead guitar from scratch. So if you've been playing for a while, obviously, you know all this stuff, or at least most of this stuff. So one of the things I wanted to do is to kind of point out that playing guitar well, not just playing guitar, but playing guitar well requires a special type of mindfulness. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but first, fair warning, today I'm going to throw some finger exercises at you. They're important for developing coordination between the left and the right hands, and the other hands, if you have extras. Plus, they're going to help the strength and mobility of your hands and fingers for future shredding. In the upcoming volumes of How to Play Guitar from Scratch, How to Play Lead Guitar, before diving into more riffing and modes and scales and arpeggios and picking techniques and two-handed playing, we're going to talk about some of the guiding principles of playing guitar well, which include developing musical situational awareness, so you know where you are while you're playing, and maintaining the balance of determination and patience. If you have determination but no patience, you get frustrated. If you have too much patience, not enough determination, you'll never learn anything. So you have to have a balance between the two. And everything you play should have your full attention intention, so that you're being totally present for every musical event. It's very important. Making everything you play sound musical, even boring finger exercises. Knowing the notes you are playing and why you are playing them, with an emphasis on knowing the intervals around where you're playing. If you're playing an A minor and you don't know where your A is here, here, and here, how can you resolve to A? And then finally, how to play with freedom, creativity, and fun, which is the gravy part. That's where you got all the stuff down and you just play like through intuition. We'll also be covering the component parts of guitar playing in the future, which include the master headings. Is getting intellectual. The master headings of note selection and phrasing. That's the two halves of playing guitar. And these will be subdivided into subheadings for note selection of scales and modes and arpeggios and melodies, because they go like all over the place in between modes and scales, and combining all of that stuff. And then on the side of phrasing, we got our timing, articulation, how you're hitting the notes, bending notes, vibrato, the use of harmonics, hammer-ons, pull-offs, two-hand stuff, the ever-important subject of dynamics, which can't be stressed enough. And we're going to get into each of those in quite some depth, actually. But now, it's time to eat your vegetables and do these finger exercises regularly. I can say that. Regularly. I'm really tired, sorry. Not once a month. You got to do them all the time. That way they work. So the first one, this is number one. I'm going to try and get a decent angle here. And I'm losing my pick. And we're going to talk about picks at some point too, because they're not all the same, So this first finger exercise is going to be all alternate picking like this. And it's going to go like this. We'll start on the high E string. Let me see if I can get a better angle here. Okay, maybe this will work. So it's going to be just this the whole time, alternate picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starts on 0, ends on 1. That is 8 notes. You can count them as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then start again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And every time you start anew, it's always with a downstroke. So this way, your alternate picking is super consistent. So the idea is to do it 4 times in each string. Don't worry about doing it fast at first. Just make sure it's clean and accurate. Speed is a byproduct of practice, because we're programming muscle memory through repetition. Once your muscle memory is there, it'll be a lot easier to play. It'll just get faster naturally. You can always push the envelope on speed, but if it starts getting a little messy and stuff, slow down. Just I can barely play, I'm so tired, sorry. exercise number 2 now. It's very similar. It's just like the first 4 frets on every string, but it's really different because it's in subdivisions of 5, which is not typical normal for music. It's either like 4 quarter notes or 8/8 notes, but 5 is a little bit odd unless you're used to playing in odd time signatures, in which case you'll be right at home. But the reason for this is that the first string will be starting with a downstroke and ending with a downstroke. So the next one will be starting with an upstroke and ending with an upstroke. The next one down, ending with a down. Next one starting with an up, ending with an up, starting with a down, and just alternates like that. So it goes like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. Now I should show you slowly. Down, up, 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 down. When you get to the top, you're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 4, then 3, 2, 1, 0. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another odd subdivision. And then you just go 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 all the way back down. So it goes like this. And those also, it's going to alternate your picking. So make sure there's only 1 4, otherwise it screws up the whole picking exercise of alternating. So ends on 1. So I do it like 4 times. Okay, one more. Number 3. This one is like saying, I sit upon a slitted sheet, upon a slitted sheet I sit, without saying a bad word. So it goes 5, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 6, 8, all with alternate picking. And you do it like 4 times in each string. So, hello, I can play it. I can't play it. You get the idea. So 4 times in each string. That's exercise number 3. And I want to give you more stuff, but I tried making a video just a few minutes ago and it was too long to post. So we're going to end it there. Next time we're going to get into more stuff playing in A minor pentatonic with some different things, some different rhythm groupings, and playing 2 notes at once. And sliding in between shapes. Okay, better say goodbye for now. So stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.